हेलो मेरे स्पाइस लवर्स, मेरा नाम निश है एंड आपका स्वागत है मेरे कुकिंग सीरीज में जिसका नाम है द राउंड स्पाइस बॉक्स. Thank you so much for giving me such a lot of love and affection and all your suggestions. I really appreciate it. And also I've got a list जिसमें आप सब लोग ने फरमाइशें की हैं, तो आगे के एपिसोड्स मेरे आपकी फरमाइशों को मद्देनजर रखते हुए शूट किए जाएंगे. My dad just turned 61 and same day it was Mother's Day as well. So हमारे घर में तो डबल सेलिब्रेशंस थे. तो मैंने सोचा क्यों ना मैं मॉम डैड के लिए एक स्वीट सरप्राइज प्लान करूं. So I ended up making a no-bake lemon and blueberry cheesecake. जी हाँ, you heard it right. It's a no-bake cake. इसका मतलब इसमें हमें ओवन की बिल्कुल भी जरूरत नहीं है एंड इसे हम फ्रिज में सेट करते हैं एंड चिल्ड सर्व करते हैं. आई लव ब्लूबेरीज एंड आई लव लेमन एंड इन दोनों का रिश्ता कुछ वैसा ही है जैसे हस्बैंड एंड वाइफ का रिश्ता. एंड ऑब्वियसली हस्बैंड्स बीइंग द लेमन एंड वी गर्ल्स बीइंग द ब्लूबेरीज. दैट्स स्वीट. ये डिलिशियस केक आप किसी के बर्थडे के लिए या एनिवर्सरी के लिए या इवन जस्ट इफ यू वांट टू हैव अ डिजर्ट आप अपने लिए भी बना सकते हैं बिकॉज इट्स सो इजी टू मेक एंड इट्स डिलिशियस. This recipe has 3 parts. First part, blueberry topping. Second part, cake base. And third part, cake filling. तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं पार्ट 1 से, that is blueberry topping. We need juice of 1 lemon, 1 tablespoon of corn flour, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 1 cup of sugar and canned berries. You can take fresh berries if you like. सबसे पहले 1 cup of cold water में हम कॉर्नफ्लावर मिलाएंगे. This is to avoid lumps when we cook it with the berries. And then in a pan we'll take the blueberries straight out of the can. Then add the sugar and cinnamon powder and we'll just stir it on medium to high flame. Let it boil for a bit and then you add the corn flour in it. That's the mixture with cold water and let this boil. Once this becomes a bit thick but still of runny consistency, remove from the pan and let it cool. You can also store this in fridge. Blueberry topping is ready and can be stored in the fridge for a good 1 or 2 weeks. Part 2, that is the cake base. It's very simple to make. The ingredients are malt biscuit, that's from Griffin's, 1 cup of sugar and 150 grams of butter. You can take digestive biscuits as well. In a Ziploc bag, take all the biscuits and crush them. अगर आप गुस्सा हो तो सारा गुस्सा इस पे निकाल सकते हैं. मैं इसको बोलती हूँ बिस्किट्स की कुटाई. You need to keep crushing them until they become of a finer consistency. So I usually beat them and then roll them, and this is the kind of mixture I get. Take 2.5 cups of this fine biscuit powder in a mixing bowl and then we will take some 150 grams of butter and melt it. Then we will add the sugar to the biscuit mixture and also the melted butter and mix it evenly till the mixture is nice and even. The next step is to prepare the Springform pan to make the cake base. So we will take a baking paper and we'll cut it according to the diameter of the cake pan, and then we will put the baking paper in and lock the pan and then glaze it with some butter. Then we will take the cake mixture and press it firmly down onto the pan so that it is nice and even. You can even use your hands to do this. It's much easier to do it with your hands. We will now keep this aside and get ready for part 3, that is the creamy cake filling. So the ingredients that we need are 750 grams of cream cheese. So I've taken 3 tubs of Meadow Fresh cream cheese. Then we need 2 lemons, 1 for zest and 2 for juice. Then 1 tablespoon of gelatin powder, 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water. Setting the cake is really important and this ingredient is responsible for it. So we'll take 1 tablespoon of gelatin powder in 1 cup of water and let it rest for 5 minutes. And then after that we'll put this in the microwave and heat it so that the gelatin mixes properly with the water. Now the lemony flavor comes from both the zest and the juice. So with 1 lemon we'll take out the zest, and with 2 lemons we can take out the juice, and we'll keep that aside. Now we'll prepare the cake filling. So we'll take cream cheese, make sure that it is at room temperature, and then we'll put 1 cup of sugar in it, and we'll mix it with the hand mixer. The next step, sorry I forgot to shoot it, but you put the lemon zest and the lemon juice in this blended sugar and cream cheese mixer and blend it again. After this you can just put in the gelatin in it. So gelatin should not be really hot, it should be basically lukewarm, and we will mix this with the hand mixer and blend it until it is nice and smooth. Once it is blended nicely, I like to divide this into 2 parts. In one of the parts I just put the blueberry topping that we prepared earlier. It just helps give it a nice color and helps in layering of the cake. So it really depends upon you how much blueberry topping you'd like to put. I like to put a couple of tablespoons in it, just so that it gives a nice pink color to it. Now we will layer the cake. So on the cake base we will just put in the pink blueberry cream cheese mixture and spread it evenly so that it becomes the first layer of the cake. And once that is spread properly, I will put the remaining mixture, that is the plain one just with the lemon zest and the lemon juice, on top of it so that it becomes the top layer of the cake. Now just before I put the cake into the fridge for it to set and chill, I will just put in some drops of blueberry topping on the top layer of the cake and make a small circle. You can use a toothpick or a skewer to do it, and after this we'll just cover the cake. I just put it in a cake box and put it in the fridge to chill. I usually decorate the cake just before I need to serve it. So I used whipped cream, and to make that we need vanilla essence, we need fresh cream, and we need sugar. So in a mixing bowl, take 2.5 cups of cream, put 1 cup of sugar and 1 tablespoon of or 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and we whip it nicely until we have nice firm peaks. Now we'll put this mixture into the piping bag. If you don't have a piping bag, you can use a Ziploc bag. I have a piping bag, so I'll just cut the edges of the piping bag. I usually cut it by 2.5 centimeters and then cut as I want and put a star tip nozzle on it. And I usually put a tape on so that when I'm putting the mixture in, it doesn't leak. So I'll just put in the mixture now and I'll secure it with the rubber band. So we'll take out the cake from the fridge. It has set beautifully, as you can see, and we'll loosen up the edges and remove the Springform pan. And on the cake board we can just put a whipped cream on it a little bit so that the cake sticks onto the board nicely. Now we can decorate the cake. So within the circle that I made earlier, I'll just put in some blueberry topping, and then I'll make some swirls of the whipped cream on the circumference of the cake. I usually like putting some more blueberry topping to finish with because I love it so much that I can't resist myself to put some more on it. And lastly, I'll garnish with some lemon slices. So I'll put these lemon slices on top of the swirls, and voila, your cake is looking beautiful and ready to serve. I hope you like this recipe. अगर आपको अच्छी लगी हो तो आप खुद भी try करें, and you can make this cake for your loved ones on their birthday, anniversaries, or even a party, or even for yourself. Any more blueberry topping? Yes, please. It is actually yum. Please do share this recipe, like and subscribe to my channel for more such recipes. Until then, keep it sweet, but always keep it spicy.